Hmm.
That's it. So only the inchi which is moving that we are concerned with, and that
Yes.
inchi flows in horizontal meridian. Till that point, I understood, sir. And the point where I missed is you said that there are 12 horizontal meridians. 12 vertical, I understood. In 12 horizontal, all in only flows, sir.
No.
Even in the four organs also.
So you have to understand what is yin, what is yang. It's a comparative term. When I say liver yin and liver yang, both of them belong to the liver category, wood category.
Yes, sir.
But in wood also, someone will come and push just like this. A small child of 2 years can push you like this. You see, but a WWE wrestler, if he pushes you, what will happen? Both are push, both are of the same category. Nature is same, but intensity differs, right? So what is it? So we will say that the yin with the WWE wrestler is more yang than the yin with the little baby. Similarly, the yang with someone can be more yang, and yang with some other person can be less yang. The less yang is known as yin as compared to more yang. See, there are many wavelengths which are there in flowing. Some wavelengths are longer, some wavelengths are
Sure.
shorter. So, though it is yin, like suppose water is yin as compared to water vapor. Now, the water at say 6 degrees centigrade, water at 16 degrees centigrade, water at 26 degrees centigrade, water at 46 degrees centigrade, and
Yes.
water at 96 degrees centigrade, right? So, the water at 46 degrees centigrade is yin as compared to the water at 96 degree. Why? Because the water at 96 degree centigrade can
Move
bring
faster.
about more changes, more function, more movement as compared to the water at lesser temperature, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
So it is the movement which will tell you which one is yang, which one is yin. There are two rivers. Have you ever been to uh, some place where two rivers meet together?
Yes, sir.
Like
Sangam.
Prayag, Rudra Prayag, or the Prayagraj. In
Yes,
Prayagraj,
sir.
there are two rivers. One is Ganga, the other is Jamuna. Ganga and Jamuna both are female. Both are water flowing. Both are yin. But Ganga is yang, Jamuna is yin. Why? Because there are more currents and more flow in Ganga as compared to Jamuna. Got it?
Got it, sir. So now in the gallbladder meridian, horizontal meridian, the type of yin that I have, that we have, is what's more yang in nature?
Yes. As
Okay.
compared to the liver yin, which you see, gallbladder meridian, whether it is horizontal meridian or vertical meridian, the chi, though it is coming from gallbladder, but gallbladder has received the chi from whom?
From liver.
From liver. Now the gallbladder has chi of many wavelengths. Those which are very young, they are going vertically up in the gallbladder meridian. But that which is not so young, that which cannot go vertically up,
Upwards.
that will start flowing horizontally.
So
Okay.
later on, when we come to Biji Meridian, you will teach us when to touch gallbladder
Yes.
and when to touch liver. Okay. And now I'm asking.
Obviously, it will be
Sure,
all
sure.
detail. Everything will have detail.
Sure, sir. Sure.
Hmm. We will go in depth. I am trying to introduce, right? I shall give you further more
Right.
insight into many things which are not told, neither in the books nor in the lectures. This class is meant to tell you some basic points of acupuncture which are not discussed generally, and the Chinese have been taken as the lords, the gods. So they have all the credit that they have brought this science of acupuncture, all right. But we have every right to interpret it in our own way. And in fact, it's very natural. You are trying to understand what I'm telling you in your own way, isn't it? बहुत से लोग कहते हैं, if you have to understand Chinese wisdom, you have to think like Chinese. No, that's not correct. That's not correct. Suppose someone wants to show you something. You are not able to see from your place where you are. Ultimately, what will happen? He will say, you come to my place and see the thing. It's not the place where you stand. It's what you see, the object that we want to understand. We are standing in India, all right. We may go to Chinese, but we will understand their wisdom only with our own brain. Whatever impressions and memories we have, we will try to compare it with that only, isn't it? यही है. नहीं तो अभी बोला क्या भाई, yin is equal to yang because every action has equal and opposite reaction. That's not true. Why? Because the action and reaction are on two different objects in case of Newton's law. And in case of acupuncture, the action and reaction are both on the same object, which are never equal. ठीक है? You got your answer? Okay. Anything else? और किसी को कुछ पूछना है? You want to ask anything? You can go ahead and ask. Sure. So I shall tell you something more. Now, this life is a process, is chi. What are you? You are a life. What am I? I am life. This is a life, right? Now, this life itself is a process. So we can say that this is chi. This is chi. What are we? We are also chi. Because chi is the basic fabric of creation. So everything is chi. The whole thing is chi. Any portion of ours is also chi. Now, without chi, no function is possible. For any function, function means any movement, any change. For any change, for any real movement, you require chi. When I say any real movement means what? Any purposeful movement, a movement which you can perceive. There are some movements which you cannot perceive. We are not talking about that. We are not concerned about it. We are concerned with our world. We are concerned with our health, that which we can perceive. We have identified ourselves, with this body mind. So we mean it by this only. Now, this chi has a particular nature, like chi of wood variety, chi of fire variety, chi of earth variety, and all that. Similarly, chi of KK Mishra variety, chi of Kalyan variety, chi of Vijay variety. We are all chi, isn't it? So we have a particular traits. Traits means I'm behaving like a teacher. You are behaving like a student. But in some place, if the time, place, and circumstances change, you can be behaving like a teacher, isn't it so? So the behavior of chi, the category of chi, wood category of chi can behave like fire category in some other situation. Do you understand? For example, long meridians. Long meridians are what? What are long meridians? Long meridians are the meridians which are made by joining two meridians together. Now, if there are two meridians and there has to be 6 energy points on each meridian, then one meridian will have 3 points, the other will have 3 points. For example, Tai Yin. Tai Yin is a long meridian made by joining two meridians. Which ones?
Clean and luck.
Spleen and lungs. And the Yin meridian is carrying the chi from our foot to head, or trunk for that matter. And from trunk and to head, it is the yang which is taking up. Right? So the behavior of the chi accumulated at spleen meridian points, that is acupoints on the spleen meridian, SP1, SP2, 3, 5, 6, etc., etc. So wood point, fire point, earth point, metal point. So what we see is on spleen meridian, we have to take 3 points. Where it can in our body, we can find uh, a big quantity, huge perceptible quantity of chi. Those points, those accumulation points of chi, I have given status. For example, the wood point of spleen meridian, on a spleen meridian, there will be 3 points: wood, fire, and wood means wind, the wind, heat, hotness. 3 points will be there. So wind point I have taken as SP1, all right. Fire point, where should we go to? Every meridian is cutting our joints, big joints. Now, joints are great reservoirs of chi because maximum movement is at joints only. And chi ka kya hai? The characteristic, what is chi? The chi ka jo intrinsic property hai, that is movement. If the thing is moving, that means chi is there. समझ में आ रही है अश्विनी जी? ची
You're
कहीं है, ची है कहीं, प्राण है कहीं, क्या मतलब? जब उसमें स्पंदन होगा, मूवमेंट होगा तो होंगे ये जिंदा है, इसमें प्राण है, ची है। और मूवमेंट नहीं है तो ची नहीं है। ची रहेगा तो मूव होगा, मूवमेंट होगा। कम हो सकता है, ज्यादा हो सकता है, डिपेंडिंग ऑन किसी ने उसको रोक रखा है, कहीं रास्ते में रुकावट है, कहीं अरेस्ट हो गया है, तो उसकी मूवमेंट कम होती जाएगी। एंड इट कैन बी फुली कंज्यूम्ड बाय yin. That also is possible because yin has three effects. One, it can dilute the movement. The other, it can stop the movement. And the third, that it can revert back jaise the original position. So what is happening? The chi, for example, let us take a meridian. Just wait. I shall show you. The points on these long meridians, they have all been done by me. Uh, mhm. So look at it. This is Tai Yin, the top row. What is the wind point? SP1. Then the next point is SP5, which is at ankle joint. And hotness is the low connecting point, SP4. Now, SP5 is a point on a spleen meridian of which phase? Metal phase. Hello. Meridian. अच्छा, I had sent a book. सबको मिली है, सबने देखा, डाउनलोड किया है? Have you been trying to see this, the book? Go through the
yes.
meridian. So this SP5 is metal point on spleen meridian. But when this chi, this metal chi is working with lungs meridian, the meridian, the chi of lungs, then the chi accumulated at SP5 does not behave like metal variety. It starts behaving like fire variety. So the behavior of the chi at SP5 changes when it is behaving against or with lungs chi. Like LU5, this is water point of lungs meridian, but it behaves like earth point when it is working as a team with spleen meridian and the chi of spleen. When the chi of spleen and chi lungs are working together, the chi accumulated at different points, they behave differently. Do you understand this? I shall give you an example. Suppose you are here in the class, you are behaving like a student, but when you go back home, when you are talking to your children, your behavior changes. You behave like a father or mother, parent. When you go and interact with your wife, you are interacting and your behavior is like husband. Your behavior changes. The category, the the function changes. The status changes. In your house, you can be the head of the family. But when you go to your friend's house, your behavior changes. You are not the head of the family there. You are a peer. Colleague. In your office, your behavior is different. With your mother, your behavior is different. With your brother, behavior is different, isn't it? So the chi available at different points, they behave differently under different circumstances and conditions. Are you getting it? Do you understand it? So the chi available at SP5 behaves like heat, not like dryness. When it is single, when it is alone, spleen meridian, it is behaving like dryness. But when it is behaving with lungs meridian, with the chi of the lungs, it will behave as heat. Its behavior
So,
means
so, sir, one clarification. So, will is this behavior like same or it keeps changing?
changing. That's what I'm saying. Chi is responsible for behavior, for function. It was functioning like metal means yin, arresting. Arresting what? Arresting the wind. The push can be arrested. The first phase, that is metal wall. And here, when it is joined with lungs meridian, it is working like heat. It is trying to push, 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 and keep the things moving.
Yeah. So, how do we know this? It keeps changing. I mean, is there any
Under
relation?
different circumstances, the chi available at these points, they will behave in a different way. This is a simple thing. There's no confusion you should have. Your behavior also changes, isn't it? Under different
Yes.
circumstances, your behavior changes. When you are alone, your behavior is the real you, absolute you. In your house, you still maintain that. But with your wife, you may maintain like husband. But when your father comes, immediately your behavior changes. Your father-in-law comes, your behavior again changes, isn't it? Your child comes, you behave differently with your child. You behave differently with your wife. क्या है इसमें दिक्कत समझने में? It's very easy to understand. I think so. मुझे तो कोई ज्यादा कठिन नहीं लग रहा है. And when we come to long meridians specific classes, we will know it again. Same thing in depth. Advanced classes are nothing but only basics in depth, more detailed study. अभी समझ में क्यों नहीं आ रहा विजय? व्हाट इज योर, but you mean to say that the chi cannot change the behavior?
No, sir. The basic point is like now you said at SP1 it's wind. So my point is like how do we know it is wind? And SP5 you're saying heat. Can it be something else?
It can be
Uh,
it can be something else.
yeah. So how do
And
we
the
know that?
chi that you will know in relation to, see, wherever you start from. Suppose you start from SP5. Suppose we are interested in the chi at SP5 and the process starts from SP5. Wherever this process starts from, that is wind. If the process starts from SP5, the chi available at SP5 will behave like wind. Wherever you are supposed, you have gone halfway and you have stopped there. Now, you were going to office, you have stopped halfway. Now again you have to start. And for starting, what kind of chi do you require? What kind of energy do you require? You require a wind variety of chi. So halfway through, that should have been fire variety, heat variety. But because you had to stop there, so in order to go to the office, you have to restart. For starting, you again require wind variety of chi. So wherever the process starts from, जहां से भी प्रोसेस शुरू होगा, स्टार्ट होगा, वो स्टार्ट करने के लिए जो एनर्जी चाहिए उसका नाम विंड है। अश्विनी, आपकी समझ में आ रहा है?
Yes, sir. Understood.
क्लियर है? समझ में आ रहा है पूरा?
Yes, sir.
ठीक समझ में आई कि नहीं अभी?
Yes, sir.
SP5 के पास ची ऐसा है कि कई बार तो कैंसर में हम लोग SP5 को यूज करते हैं, स्पेशली दी whenever there is a cancer uh, in some lining, प्लूरा हो, जीआईटी की म्यूकल प्रॉब्लम हो, वहां पर ये काम करता है। ओरल कैंसर हो जाता है, म्यूकस में अंदर कैंसर हो जाता है, SP5 कैन वर्क इन द इनिशियल स्टेजेस वेरी वेल। अगर ये इन मेटल होता तो क्या करता है, हम लोग इसको सेडेट करते, नहीं हम टोन करते, बिकॉज इट इज लाइक हीट। हम देखेंगे, वी विल सी many situations will come unless you know that the chi changes its behavior, otherwise आपके दिमाग में तो भर गया SP5 मींस मटल, आप कुछ सोच ही नहीं सकते थे इसके अलावा। अगर आज मैंने नहीं बताया होता आपको, व्हाट यू वुड हैव नोन? SP5 chi is metal, isn't it? It's not so. It can be wind, it can be heat, it can be hotness, it can be humidity, it can be dryness, it can be coldness, depending on where it is placed, where it is surrounded. For example, uh, okay, let us take यहां तो नहीं दिख रहा है। ठीक। से तो काम नहीं चलेगा. Okay. Okay, let us see this. Okay, I shall tell you in a short while. Uh, अभी इतना नहीं मालूम पड़ेगा. Uh, in a short while, I'm going to tell you about it. How this changes. Wherever you start from, जहां पर से भी आप स्टार्ट रेस्ट है विद नो मूवमेंट से मूवमेंट करेंगे तो फर्स्ट फेज इज नोन एज वुड फेज और एनर्जी है विंड. स्टार्ट करने के लिए सपोज विंड इज एक्सेस, ज्यादा हो गई विंड तो क्या होगा. विंड एनर्जी का नेचर क्या है. टू किक
जर्की.
स्टार्ट. टू किक
सही हो जाएगा.
किक
जर्की
स्टार्ट
है.
ऐसा रखो, याद रखो, किक स्टार्ट. बहुत ज्यादा हो गया, वेरी पावरफुल हो गया, दूसरों से सबसे ज्यादा है, हीट भी उतना ज्यादा नहीं है, क्वांटिटी नहीं है जितना विंड में क्वांटिटी है. तब क्या होगा. एक आदमी है जो विंड का काम करता है, एक आदमी है हीट का काम करता है. दोनों में क्या फर्क है. विंड का काम है वो पुश करके जो रेस्ट नहीं लेने देगा, पुश यू इन एनी डायरेक्शन, डायरेक्शन लेस. व्हाट इज द characteristic of heat energy. It will keep on taking you to the track with a direction, with a speed, and reach you to the target, to your target place, destination. अब दो लोग हैं, विंड अगर ज्यादा पावरफुल है तो क्या करेगा. मैं तो विंड ही हूं मान लो, और आप हीट हैं, तो विंड ने पुश किया एंड हीट वांट्स टू कैरी इट टू द डेस्टिनेशन. बट विंड इज सो पावरफुल, इट वांट्स टू डू समथिंग, इट वांट्स टू डू समथिंग, एंड heat is a little less strong, it's not very strong. What it will do, because the heat, right? Stop it, stop. First he will stop, he will see that the heat is overpowered, and he will stop and then again kick. एक लात मारेगा, फिर स्टार्ट करेगा. It will stop and then start because it wants to start. Simply start. Nothing can be started which is already moving, or it will change the direction. If it cannot stop it, it will change that direct movement in the particular direction will be stopped and some other direction will be taken. That can also happen. Do you understand it? Because intensity of wind can be more, the quantity of wind energy can be, wind chi can be more, heat can be less, or heat is more, wind is less. That all that can happen. किसी में विंड ज्यादा है, किसी में हीट ज्यादा है. A small child of 5 years old or 6 years old, wind is more than a 16, 17, 18 years boy. What is more? Heat is more. See the behavior. अगर 17-18 साल का आदमी, उसमें विंड ज्यादा हो गया, एंड यू आर हिज फादर, हिज और हर, आपका मान लो लड़का है या लड़की है, 17-18 साल की है, एंड शी हैज नॉट मेच्योर्ड येट, स्टिल शी हैज चाइल्ड लाइक बिहेवियर. क्या बोलेगी. डैडी, आई वांट टू गो टू कॉमर्स, गेट मी एडमिटेड इनटू कॉमर्स डिपार्टमेंट. कॉमर्स में ऐड करा. नो 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 नो, फिर थोड़े दिन के बाद में, 10 दिन के बाद में, शी विल से नो नो, आई एम नॉट इंटरेस्टेड इन, आई विल गो इन द फाइन आर्ट्स. दैट इज अ बेटर थिंग. फिर थोड़े दिन के बाद फाइन आर्ट्स भी नहीं, बोले नहीं हमको तो म्यूजिक सीखना है, आई हैव टू बिल्ड अ कैरियर ऑन म्यूजिक, आई शैल नॉट गो फॉर ऑल दिस. व्हाट डज इट टेल यू. दैट योर चाइल्ड हैज more wind than required at 18, 19 years of age, where she or he has to take a direction. Not that this doesn't happen. I have seen in my own family, I have seen children like that. लाखों रुपया बर्बाद हो गया, चार चार जगह एडमिशन कराया, पूरा बर्बाद. अल्टीमेटली जर्नलिज्म सीखने चले गया. So wind, it hasn't settled yet. Wind will do this. He will restart. Okay? हमको बिजनेस करना है, हमको नौकरी करनी है, हमको मैनेजमेंट करना है, हमको पायलट बनना है. Not able to take a direction. If he takes a direction, means heat has overpowered. Fire has started. Getting into an engineering college, getting admitted, continuing as engineering college. First, it was given a mechanical engineering branch. Trade was mechanical engineering. So he thought he will go. And later he wants to go into aeronautical engineering. Suddenly. That is also a slight wind, which is not drastically changing, restarting, with little direction change. Now, direction can be changed only if there is some wind. Suppose you are going straight on a road and you have to take a right turn. In order to turn right, it is not heat which will make you turn right. It is the wind which you will require. In order to change your direction, you will require wind. Wind is that which will give you creativity, thoughts, new ideas, discoveries. Discovery and inventions are all because of wind, not because of heat. The culmination of the research in the same particular field or branch, that is heat. कुछ समझ में आ रही है कि नहीं आ रही? Are you getting it? Anything generation which is not there, generate. Generating is wind. बच्चे का पैदा होना, पैदा करना, नया बच्चा पैदा करना, wind. So such people will hardly mature. जिनका 60 साल 65 साल 70 साल तक बच्चे पैदा कर रहे हैं, they will never mature and they are dangerous. Wind is what? Pushing. तोड़ फोड़, बदल दो, जो भी है उसको हटाओ. Killing, fractures, tears means ligament tear. All this is wind. समाज को तोड़ने वाला, लाइफ को शांत करने वाला, all wind. समझ में आ रही है? एक अपना गोल बना लेना, वो गोल को परसू करना, that is heat. You have an aim and you want to reach some place. We will again talk five element theory. We will again talk what is wind, what is heat. हम लोग जब in depth करेंगे five elements, तो we will discuss, keep on discussing for whole days. 2-3 days we will keep on discussing.
Sir, one clarification. I don't know, like if I'm mixing both Ayurveda and here, but what are you talked about the properties of wind? It's almost same with the Vata Prakriti. Can I? I don't know if I can combine that. And
What
the heat,
is Akash plus Vayu?
why?
What is a humor? Isn't it? There are 3 humors, Vat, Pitta, and Kapha. Now, Vat also is of 5 varieties. Isn't it? So, Akash plus Vayu. What is Akash in our case? Chinese. But you can't find exactly the same Akash because Chinese
Similar.
elements are different and the Ayurvedic elements are different. Ayurvedic elements are the most basic substances out of which the things are created in general. Right? So, And Akash plus Vayu, that is known as Vat. But here, it's not so. It's a process. First phase is wind. Vat is not the first phase. But yes, if you want to move something from one place to other place, you will require Vat. Right? Even if Pith has to be moved from one place to other place, you will require Vat. Even movement of Kaph is because of Vat. Now, there are different kinds of Vat. One Vat goes and it works in head only. The other Vat may be working in the chest. The other Vat may be working in the intestines, etc., etc. So the thought process is different in Ayurveda. Don't mix up. Don't mix up. This is also
Okay.
this is another way of telling things. You see, this is another way of telling things. Like Sudarshan Kriya is one way, inner engineering is another way, Kriya Yoga is another way, Ram Naam Lena, that is another way. All of them are same, but the process is different.
Okay.
काम तो वही है. Don't mix up. धीरे धीरे हो जाएगा. You will come to maturity as you start more and more understanding things, contemplating, thinking, brooding. So what I was telling you that chi accumulated at different points, they behave differently under different circumstances. But basically there are two forces, yin force and yang force. Yin force and yang force. Attraction and repulsion. Attraction and repulsion, therefore vibration, therefore sound, and the sound with, you see, there is, we know as, हम लोग कैसे भगवान को कैसे बोलते हैं? सच्चिदानंद. Sat, Chit and Anand. Now, Sat is something like Akash. Chit and Anand, they are like two forces. And with the help of these two, the pranav starts coming out. So pranav can give you both. It can give you Chit and it can give you Anand. Chit means consciousness. And Anand means whatever, the pleasure or whatever, ecstasy or whatever you understand, bliss. And the three together, that is the pranav, Omkar, this, within the balloon of Sat. That is known as Anu. This is our Upanishad. This is our Indian wisdom. Right? So Sat is infinite. Sat is infinite. And no form is possible unless there is vibration. That is the Chit and Anand. Anyway, forget it. It's too much of philosophy. है ना? तो हमारा तो फिलोसफी में ज्यादा मजा आने लगता है. आई एंजॉय टीचिंग और लर्निंग बोथ. सुनने में भी मजा आता है, बोलने में भी मजा आता है. आई एंजॉय इट. Okay. So now I have told you that the chi behaves under different circumstances, it will behave. So all these six energies, they can behave differently. The hotness can behave as coldness under a particular circumstance. And that hotness can behave as wind, heat, hotness, humidity, dryness, coldness. Different circumstances, it can behave differently, which I am going to now tell you. So though it is basic, but I have to give everything in your mind that what are the possibilities? What are the possibilities that chi can do? And what are the possibilities if we really knew the character and if we really understood what is exactly chi, what is yin and what is yang, the possibility of our treatment can be very, very vast with only few points. With only few points. Now, I would like you to see, there is in physics, there is a rule. What is the rule? The rule is that if you have a force, like, say, force like this. So suppose this is a force. Suppose this is force. This force is F. Then this force can be divided into two components. Perpendicular to each other. So this can be divided into two components perpendicular to each other. What are these components? The one is cos theta. Or let me write Q. And the other is maybe you know it. F sin theta. So this is theta. This is not Q. Theta is a little different. I hope you understand. So F can be seen as combination of two components, F cos theta and F sin theta. What is theta? Theta is the angle. This angle is theta. This is theta. So F is the result of two forces, F sin theta and F cos theta. Or F can be seen as combination of, there are two components, and which is at 90 degree, which is perpendicular to each other. And theta is the angle with this horizontal component. Okay. Now, what we know is the regular Chinese meridians are vertical meridians, and horizontal meridians are Biji horizontal meridians. Yesterday we saw carrying the yin component. Vertical meridians are carrying the yang component, and the horizontal meridians are carrying the
Incomplete.
yin component. We call it horizontal meridian. We write it as
HZM.
HZM, the Biji horizontal meridian. I can write it Biji. Biji horizontal meridian. This is yin component, and this is yang component. So yang chi is flowing
Vertically.
vertically. And yin chi is flowing also. We have both pathways with us. We now have both pathways. Then what is F? F is the resultant. This is what? This is the resultant.
It's both yang and yin in nature, sir.
Yang plus yin. Chi
Yin.
is what? This is both the
Yang.
resultant of yang chi and yin chi is the real chi, the functional chi. Resultant, the chi, that is functional chi. The real chi, the functional chi. Function. What do I mean by real chi or functional chi? I mean here by the chi by virtue of which motions and changes and function is possible. By virtue of which I am speaking, I am walking, I am talking, I am moving my hand, my leg, my sense organs, my action organs, my internal organs. Everything is working because of functional chi, neither only because of yang nor because of only yin. Whatever movement you are seeing the movement only because of the two forces, yang and yin. But that real resultant thing will appear that it is moving in a particular way, in a particular direction, at a particular speed. That is chi. That is not because of either yang or yin, but it is combination of yin and yang. All this I have explained first two lectures. What is chi? So this chi has to. So the resultant is here. Now, if we have two meridians, yang component and liver, yang meridian, liver yin meridian, liver vertical meridian, liver horizontal meridian we have. So don't you think that we will have somewhere in between the two, we will have resultant chi of liver, the real chi of liver will move in a different way. See, chi means movement. Chi, any movement is because of chi, neither because of only yang nor because of only yin. The world is going on with two kinds of forces, treasury benches and opposition benches. If the opposition is not there, Parliament will not have any good results. And if the treasury or treasury is not there, but treasury should be always in majority. Yang should be always more than yin. Then only the movement is possible. So the government should be formed by the party which is in majority. Anything and everything in the world, हमारे संसार में जो कुछ भी हो रहा है, whatever, it is a world of duality. You are in this class, you are a student, I am a teacher, I cannot do it alone. Me and my body both have to be there. I must have yang and I must have yin. Similarly, you and your body, both body and mind, both should be there. And then body can be of many varieties, mind can be of very many varieties. समझ में आ रही है? This, the movement of the real chi. See, people can dance. You have dancers. You can't say that all movements are either perpendicular or all movements are only parallel to earth, horizontal. No. Movement is in any direction. Have you seen gymnasts, how they move? That is also because of chi. So the chi can move in any direction. Your body is, right when you were born, you were very little, very small. Then your length of the body, breadth of the body, and depth of the body, all three are increasing, isn't it? In one direction, it will be less. In one direction, it will be more. So if you are growing per feet to head more, if your height is becoming more, that means maximum yang is vertical. Maximum chi is vertical. Where will you find more maximum yang? In the vertical phase. If you really want something to move, you have to be vertical. Yeah, Vijay. Human beings are the only beings whose spine is
Vertical.
keep vertical. So you have a great opportunity and possibility of moving things that because you have more of yang. Possibility of yang is more. So now this direction F. Now let us again see something. Where is it?
Sir, and
Ajay?
the abbreviation BG, like it's just like something or like any meaning involved in that BG,
Nothing
BIJI?
much. No, nothing much. BG, it has some kind of, it just came to my mind. Not this. Not this. I don't want this. See, this you have seen earlier also. See, now this is liver vertical meridian. Can you see this? Liver 1, liver 2, liver 3, liver 4, and liver 8. Can you see? So this is liver meridian with different acupoints. This is wind, this is heat, this is humidity, this is dryness, and this is coldness. And liver horizontal meridian, you have liver 1, wind point, H9, heat point, P9, hotness point, SP1, humidity point, LU11, dryness point, and K1 is horizontal meridian's coldness point. So you have chi generated by liver that starts move. The more yang will be available vertically up, and that which is more yin in nature, that will be available in. So water vapor will go here, the liquid will come here. Do you understand what I'm saying? Vapor, if it is yang, and fluid is yin, then the fluid type of thing, variety of thing generated by liver will be available where? In the horizontal meridian. And vapor like thing, muscle power, etc., that will be available where? Nerves, power of nerves, ligaments, they will be here in vertical meridian. The chi available in the vertical meridian that will make the muscles move, the ligaments move. But here you will be having what? Fluids, right? Hello? Are you understanding it? So what will happen? From liver 1, if you want the real chi, that chi which is resultant of this horizontal and this vertical, then this will move from lever 1 to lever 1 to H8. From here to here. And from here to here. And from P7 to SP5. And from SP5 to LU5. And from LU5, it will go ahead.
The K1 repeats, sir.
This blue line you are seeing, because there are two chi. One chi is trying to move upwards vertically. The other chi is moving horizontally from lever 1 to H9, and this is moving from lever 1 to lever 2. So the net result, the real movement will be neither in this direction nor in this direction. The direction of the chi movement will be from lever 1 to H8. This is H8, this red one, the red ball. Kalyan, are you able to see it?
Yes, sir.
And from H8, it will travel to P7 and P7 to SP5 and SP5 to LU5, because at every point there are two forces. At every point there are two forces. Can you see? Can you understand it? So the real chi movement of liver from liver 1, whatever chi is there, that is of course mix of yang and yin variety. The yang wind will start and try to move and mature to liver 2 fire variety here. But the real chi will move from liver 1 to H8 and mature here. The yin thing will mature from liver 1 to H9, it will come and mature here. Right? So H9 is heat on the horizontal meridian, whereas liver 2 is the heat on vertical meridian. But the real heat of the movement is at H8. So these meridians are also available with these points 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and this will be 6. This will be again K1. After K10, what will come back?
K1, the cycle repeats.
K1 cycle. So after LU5, it will K. So this lever on this meridian, which is the real chi move, the real chi. What shall we call it?
The real chi.
Chi meridian. We can write it here. If you want, I can write it. This is chi meridian.
So this resultant will be there at every point, sir. Liver 2 also it will start again.
This is a meridian. This is like a regular meridian. You have vertical meridians. So you have vertical meridians, the 12 vertical meridians. You have 12 horizontal meridians. See, this is liver 1, H9, P9, SP1, LU11, K1 is liver horizontal meridian. And what will be here? This will be gallbladder 44. Gallbladder 44 is this. SI1 is this. Right? And then this will be another point. So when you join the well points of the yang meridian, right? What will it be? This will be gallbladder horizontal meridian. You were asking. Horizontal gallbladder wind meridian. And this is LI1, point number LI1, because this is LU11. So the jingle point of this will be LI1. Now this LI1 is heat point of the gallbladder meridian. And urinary bladder 67, that will be the humidity point of gallbladder horizontal meridian. All this we will again discuss when we discuss Biji meridian. But this is what I want to tell you, that there is another kind of meridian which is responsible for real-time movement. And that will be having a passage. The pathway will be this and the points will be different. Now from every vertical meridian, there is a possibility of 6 diagonal meridians or spiral meridians. We call it spiral meridians or diagonal meridians. The chi meridians are known as spiral meridians. And we write it as SPM. So there can be many spleen. So from every point, now this meridian, suppose we want the real chi movement of the chi available at H8. The chi available at H8 that can create movement right from H8 it will start and this will become wind. P7 will become heat. SP5 will become hotness and so on and so forth. So there is another kind of meridian which is known as chi meridians or spiral meridians or diagonal meridians we can say or resultant meridians we can say. The real chi, the real movement is because of the chi available in these meridians. Suppose you want to treat someone who has paralysis or who is not able to move, which meridian you should use? The chi meridian, the real chi meridian. The real chi meridian. You can increase yang in it by treating the yang force, generating more of yang in the vertical meridian. You can increase yin if you want by treating also the yin meridians. Or you can treat one point in the yang meridian and one point in the yin meridian. But generally what we do is that we can treat in any of the three meridians depending on what we really want to do. But any real movement, हाथ का movement हो, पैर का movement हो, कोई टिश्यू हो, टिश्यू की प्रॉब्लम है, एनी सेंस ऑर्गन की प्रॉब्लम है, जेनाइटल की रिप्रोडक्टिव ऑर्गन्स की प्रॉब्लम है, कहीं भी मूवमेंट आपको चाहिए तो यू नीड द रियल ची मूवमेंट दैट इज डायगोनल मेरिडियंस एंड देयर पॉइंट्स. So that should be treated through that. So any tissues, any systems, any sense organ, any functional organ. If
Including blood
voice
also.
has gone, for voice, what will you do? Chi meridian. Right? Constipation, diarrhea, chi meridian.
The blood के लिए भी सर, blood के भी history मतलब
If you want to move, yes, blood ke liye you have to take this.
कुछ elevated white blood cells count हो गया है.
Liver blood. So go to the liver. Liver 2 fire that represents blood. Take liver 2 and the chi. Diagonal meridian from liver 2. So liver 2 will become wind. See, liver में blood storage is two places. Where? In the liver and in the heart. Kalyan.
Yes
So,
sir.
so if you want to treat liver blood, suppose, right? What will you do? You will try to
Form the diagonal meridian from liver
from
2
here. See, this is this
to liver
meridian.
2, H7, heat,
Liver 2 will be the wind. H7 will be heat.
heat,
Then P5. In fact,
hotness.
there will be another point here in between.
Okay.
There will be P6, in fact.
The low connecting points will be there, sir.
Yes, three. No, this third point will not. And there will be another point. Okay, this will, but this will be the meridian, and different points will be there. So liver blood. Suppose you have uric acid. What should you do? Go to the liver blood. Sedate heat. H7. Simple.
The 1 point is sufficient, sir. Like
Not one point. You can treat 2 points, 3 points, all right.
how does it know that I'm treating the diagonal or the horizontal or the
Because
vertical?
you are taking the wind point as liver 2, heat point as H7. If you take the heat point as different, suppose liver 3, then this is vertical. If you take the heat as H8, so then this will be different. Now, liver 2 is wind of heart horizontal meridian. Liver 2 is fire of liver vertical meridian. And liver 2 is wind of liver 2 spiral meridian. So if you are concerned with blood, that means fire. So the chi available at liver too is directly going to treat, monitor, govern the blood. Heart governs the blood, right? If you want to treat the blood of heart, you have to treat the diagonal meridian starting from H8. If you want to treat the venous blood, P8, you have to start. If you want to generate manufacturing of blood in spleen, then SP2. Do you understand it?
A bit complex, but okay, I can understand.
Obviously, it is complex. Biji is the end point of K.K. Mishra. This is my highest thesis. I don't expect you to know it within a day.
Sir, but
But
what
this much
I
you should know that there are vertical meridians, there are horizontal meridians, and there are diagonal meridians or the real chi meridian. Real chi will be used for what? For treating tissues, for treating the action organs, and for treating the sense organs.
Sir, if I understand, so this can be taken as as a reference, and we, based on any problem, if we can, the way we just drew something on the
All
cross.
the three meridians are available from every point. You have three meridians now available.
So whenever you start your phase one starts from.
You see, for muscles, you will start from wind point. For blood, you will start from fire points. For fluids, you will start from
Water.
humidity points. For
Humidity.
anything solid or yin, you can start with dryness point. And for any atrophy,
Kidney point.
for kidney, the coldness point. And from there again, you have three meridians, horizontal meridian, vertical. If you want too much of yin, where will you find the yin? In the horizontal meridian. If you want maximum amount of yang, you want to push it really hard, take yang, take vertical meridian. ये ऑप्शन कहाँ था हमारे पास? Therefore, we used to go to this point, that point, this point, that point. Formula बना दे, back shoe point, front shoe point, influential point, distal point, local point. ये सब मिलाकर formula बनाते थे. You don't require that now. If you know what is wind, what is heat, what is hotness, what is humidity, dryness, and coolness, and if you know these meridians, you can do this. And this meridian is not only in one quadrant, there are four quadrants. And as the theta changes from 0 to 360, you should be able to treat anywhere in the space, in the body and mind. This is so complex. Do you think it is a job of a person less than an engineer?
No.
So even if they rebuke, even if they kind of reject me, but I am mook. I'm not able to tell them that, look here, you come and listen. No, no, we are getting the results. We are treating. Treat करते रहो, but you will not know. Without knowing, you are treating. You are treating because there are so many points at different points, different kinds of chi is available, which will do the work. Thousands of years, these points have been working. So you will get the result, no doubt. But not because of what we are talking about. Not from energetic point of view. And so many points are there. There is no point on your body where there is no chi. Every point, every smallest point in your body, it has chi. The chi is reaching there, and of different quality and different quantity. The appreciably quantity wise, chi is available definitely at the transport points. Transport point means element points, evolutionary phases points. So why not? If we know what is wind, heat, hotness, humidity, dryness, coldness, and if they were correct, who? The Chinese rishis, who really saw these points working and took out the concept of chi, then these should work. The simple logic. What I've done, I have based on the Chinese wisdom, I have developed a whole kind of a network, isn't it? I've done nothing. It's all Chinese wisdom. Only I am interpreting it in my own way. Which way? Indian wisdom way. It's Indian wisdom. They never talked of
Right.
any processor like head. We are talking of processor. One is triple warmer mechanism. Very few people talk of triple warmer mechanism, but they talk it. There is another mechanism out here, which is influenced by five sense organs, because that is also bringing in the chi from outside. The outer influence is coming through skin, through food, through smell, through sound and through sight. नहीं, कोई बोलता खाने से ही ठीक कर देंगे आप, खाने को औषध बना लीजिए आप, आयुर्वेद बोले, यू आर राइट, बट टेस्ट इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. Air is also very important. The air is also changing. The quantity and quality of air is always changing. You have two nostrils, and in each nostril there are five varieties of air blowing one after the other. आकाश, वायु, अग्नि, जल एंड पृथ्वी, पांच तत्वों के पांच प्रकार से सांस चलती है इन ईच नॉस्ट्रिल. But the real movement is neither possible by only Akash variety or only Vayu variety or only Agni variety. The real movement will require Chi. All the five varieties of Prana, Vayu, Prana, Vayu. Because we know we have Indian wisdom, our own wisdom, which we understand properly. We have been hearing it since childhood. So now we can, anything if I have to understand, I have to understand on the background of Indian wisdom, which is already there in my head. Head and heart, you can say heart. The brain of brain is heart. Remember it. Heart is known as the emperor of Shen. Right? So they studied the movement of real chi and found out 71 meridians. So regular meridians, vertical meridians, 12 meridians is not sufficient to solve complicated problems. And the connecting meridians, divergent meridians, luo meridians, they do not give us chance to treat so much because we know only the starting point and the end point. We do not know the points in between. So the options are less. But when we go with five element way, then we have 6 energy points on each meridian. Long meridians are meridians joined by 2 meridians. 2 meridians joined together, they form long meridian. What is this diagonal meridian? They are joining the 6 meridians together. 6 yin meridians. Point of every yin meridian is there on a diagonal meridian. Because it is cycle. So liver, heart, pericardium, spleen, lungs, kidney meridian, vertical. And then after vertical kidney meridian, again the liver meridian, the heart meridian, pericardium meridian, spleen meridian. And then again this keeps on moving like this. Circle. And it keeps on moving like this also. So bottom is liver meridian, then heart meridian, then hotness meridian, pericardium meridian, then spleen meridian, then lungs meridian, and then kidney meridian. And after kidney horizontal, again liver horizontal meridian. And liver, heart, etc., etc. And then again comes back. So this is circle like this, and this is a circle like this. And then you are moving in everywhere. So it's kind of a sphere. Anywhere and anywhere you can reach. It's a sphere. It's a cosmos. Your body is now cosmos. But we can clearly see yang is vertical, isn't it? The body grows vertically, maximum. And yin is width and depth. And the chi can move anywhere in any direction. So because maximum chi is moving vertically, therefore it was natural that the Chinese saw the vertical meridians first. Because lots of chi is only in the vertical meridian. Majority of the chi is in the vertical meridians only. But they are yang. Yang is life. Yang is life. So the yang meridians are obviously seen first and more easily as compared to horizontal meridians and diagonal meridians. ठीक है?
Sir, I just want to, I mean, based on this, like, I just give you 1 2 minutes. Like in Bombay, there is a famous acupuncturist I've visited where he treats the cine, the now like the cine actors and others. When I happened to go and see, when I saw like about 100 needles were punctured on the body. Now, based on your theory, I say probably a few handful of like 4 or 5, we could probably treat everything.
The point is the more number of needles, more money will come in.
Yeah.
And needles are harmless.
Yeah, literally when I saw like I happened to go with Indumati ji,
अरे भाई जो
for
चीज
example.
सिंपल बात है कि solid organs are known as husband organs and hollow organs are known by wife organs. This is written in every book. And then in every book they say that male is yang and female is yin. And then in every book they say that solid organs are yin organs and hollow organs are yang organs. How do you explain this? If they cannot explain this little thing, a small thing, and they are there like teachers, stalwarts to teach, then it becomes very difficult for me at least to appreciate them.
That's true, sir. Like, when we
Well,
inquired,
Chinese
like,
only have said that solid organs are husband organs and hollow organs are wife organs. And then they also say that solid organs are yin organs and hollow organs are yang organs. But they do not go to explain. They should explain that they are husband organs having yin chi with them. And the other ones are wife organs, yin organs, by having yang chi with them. So in case you want to generate whether yin or yang, you have to go to the generator. Generator is only solid organ. ये बहुत बड़ी बात है यार. लेकिन जिसने ये बताया, do you know where I got this book? This book is hardly of say 40-45 pages or 50 pages. And I was searching for some book which will explain things. I went to Delhi Connaught Place in a bookshop. And I was trying to find out some acupuncture book and I was not getting anything good. In a kind of a discarded books which were not selling at all in a dustbin kind of a thing, I found this small book. And whatever was written, it was not written like I am teaching you. It's not written exactly like that. It can't be. But whatever I read, I was so much in, I immediately tried to buy it. And that small book of say 50-60 pages or whatever, it cost me 800 rupees. If it were published in India, it would have gone for 40 rupees. I paid 800 and got that book. And I studied it thoroughly. And I came to know, oh, if this is so, then this should be there. Yeah, this is so. So logical mind. Remember, so for now there are 12 meridians. Each meridian is having 6 points. So how many points are there? 72. From 72 points, every point, there are 8 meridians. Why 8 meridians? That in one quadrant, you have plus sign if you make, then 4 meridians, up, down, right, left, 4 meridians. Then cross, 8 meridians will cover innumerable meridians. in the whole of the 360 degree. If you take a plane and rotate it 360 degree. So everything can be treated through only 8 meridians, nothing, not more. We don't require thousands of meridians. We don't require points of unnumbered points, extra points, this point, that point. You have to read. You have to study extra points, unnumbered points in acupuncture. Then there are Dr. Wall's point. Then there are Master Tung's point. Then there are Master Tan's point. बहुत है. पढ़ते पढ़ते आदमी पागल हो जाएगा. But if you know 5-element theory, then you know very little, of course. 5-element is very small portion of the total acupuncture. Acupuncture is an ocean. It's a very small portion. And if that portion is mastered, then many of the things, at least say 75-80% of the diseases can be treated easily. Knowing solid thing. Now there are 3 levels. One is the pre-birth, when you are not like a real chi. The real chi is in zygote, neither sperm nor ovum. They are not full cells. A full cell is formed by the combination of a sperm and a ovum. That is chi. Sperm is yang, ovum is yin. So that is chi. I hope I have told you about vertical meridians, horizontal meridians, and diagonal meridians. I have told you about long meridians, and different types of meridians we have covered. And have we talked about anything about extra vessels? No?
No.
So maybe tomorrow we can talk about a little bit about those extra vessels, right? And each of this we can take in detail when we go for in-depth study. So make sure after you have done this basic, you will really enjoy those in-depth studies and the classes. But in the meanwhile, we will also do some other things. Let us see if you are interested, you can always come. But whenever this class is repeating and you are coming for a revision, so you are getting 50%. Suppose 7,000 is the fees, so you will get only admission for